For those curious, my name is Alexa, although I like to go by my nicknames, which are either Lex or Lexa, whichever one is fine. So, we're into a new month, as you may already know. It's the second day of that month. It's May, which is weird. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one that thought this, but for some reason, I thought that there was an April 31st, but there's not apparently. And so yesterday just was like, yesterday was weird because it's like, I don't know, the fact that May is now here and April is like away. It's weird. It's weird. But I hope you guys are all doing okay and are keeping safe and just finding ways of being productive and keeping occupied and busy. And on that note, today we're going to be actually talking about productivity, as well as some other stuff mixed in. I recorded this twice yesterday. The first one I wasn't really sure about, and then I recorded again, and then I went back to the first one, edit that one, but then I felt like, while looking it over again, I felt like this could be a little bit better. So here I am doing it again. How is this one going to come out? I don't know. But we're just going to roll with it and see what it turns out to be. Obviously we all have ways of, keeping productive and being productive and, just doing things in general. And, some of us know how to use our time in a more, efficient way, more, we use it wisely. And then there's some of us that not really, we don't really. I'm not really gonna make excuses on why I didn't record. One reason is because I didn't have any ideas to share, and within that time, in the weeks, I also kind of was becoming obsessed and getting very into New Horizons. Now, for those of you that don't know, I gotta feel cramp on. Sorry. For those that don't know what New Horizons is, it's a game. It's from the Animal Crossing series. It's the new Animal Crossing, and it's a really good game. But with Animal Crossing, if you've ever played it, then you know how much time it can I'm trying to get the words. I don't it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of your time, especially if you're like trying to do a lot in the game. I could describe it, but that's gonna be for a different video. But there's a point to this. This all kind of slightly comes together because I was so into Animal Crossing. That's where all my productivity went to, and all my focus went into for a good while. And it wasn't until about, I believe, the second week of playing it that I came to the realization that I probably should be using my time a little bit better than just playing this game. But when you're playing Animal Crossing, it's like once you pick it up, it's really hard to put it down. And so you know, I would spend most of my days just playing the game, you know. And I mean, there would be a few times where I would like sit and try and like think of ideas, but you never want to force ideas. You never want to like stress yourself out just kind of trying to think of ideas. Sometimes it's best to kind of let your mind be, and then, you know, let it all like kind of naturally come to you. So, you know, most of my ideas are kind of Animal Crossing based. So yeah. They're mostly Animal Crossing based, and just, you know, but you know, they're ideas. It's, you know, it's best to kind of just, you know, when you do get ideas, to, you know, to jot them down, see what works, see what doesn't work. And yeah, I don't know. But that's, you know, that's later. Today we're focusing on, you know, productivity as well as prioritizing our time a little bit better. And this is, you know, just because I realized how I was using my time. And, you know, as much as I love New Horizons right now, I know it's not supposed to be like the main focus. Sometimes you gotta, like, you know, really take the time to see what's important to do first before you're, you know, before you go and are able to enjoy something. And so that's where this video is about. Well, that's what this video is about. It's just trying to balance it out, and, you know, really, you know, prioritizing the important things first. You know, as much as it's great to, you know, to take a break and to you know, just sit and enjoy something for a while, but it's also important to make sure that that's not all that your focus is on. I think it's like the fact that right now, obviously there's still a lot going on, and so for some it's you're not really knowing exactly how you should use your time and what ways you should be productive. Sometimes you can't help but, you know, when you wander off. Sometimes even when you're on track, you sometimes will wander off, and, you know, that's fine, because sometimes you might need it. You might need to wander off because maybe you need to recharge whatever energy that is in need of charging. We're always able to get back on track eventually. It's just realizing that if you've wandered off a little too long, that you should probably, you know, think, okay, I think I've been here enough, long enough. I think it's time for me to, you know, try and get back on track, and, you know, also either, you know, get some work done, or, you know, maybe take a little time off, or, you know, like taking a break, if, you know, if that's needed. Like wherever you're at right now is what I mean. But yeah, so that's why I wanted to do this video, because one, I just was realizing where my priorities were kind of going, and it's like, you know, yesterday, normally when I get up for some reason really early, around 7 o'clock, and when I get up, the first thing I do is go and play Animal Crossing, because of the fact that I know that's when I play it the most, and I know I'm not going to most likely not play it later on throughout the day, and so I like to play a little bit in the daytime. But my little bit of playing is kind of like, it goes from the morning sometimes to the afternoon. That's not always good. It's not always good. Sometimes you gotta, like, you know when to stop. And today was actually the first time since playing that I gave myself a certain like time length of playing, and I felt pretty okay about it. I didn't realize this was getting really long. It's 14 minutes in, but yeah, I knew I had a lot I wanted to do today, and so I had to time it well. I don't know. So I did play it early in the morning after playing it for a good amount of time that I felt was good. I turned it off, and then I did some writing, and now I'm doing this. But yeah, so long story short, it's just about, you know, knowing you're using the time well, like trying to balance it out and trying to you know, see where else you can be productive in instead of just on one thing solely. Is it, I hope I used that term, that word right in that sentence. I don't know, but yeah, this isn't really a long video, but I just wanted to say that, not only because I felt like sharing it, but it'd be a good a reminder for myself if I ever, like, you know, that ever happens, because I get easily distracted, and it's just a good reminder, you know, to have learning and knowing how to prioritize things, you know, doing the important things first before, you know, going on and enjoying what you're, you know, whatever you're looking forward to enjoying, whether it's, you know, playing a game, whether it's watching a movie or whatever, however you relax, pretty much. But that's pretty much it. I actually started writing about this on my blog. I will share that once this is all finished. And so I don't know, I just kind of wanted to redo this. My other video was fine, but I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know, I just wanted to redo it. But I won't hold up your time anymore than I probably have if you've been watching the whole thing. But if you guys found this to be interesting and you know, liked it, do follow along and subscribe to the channel if you want. Let me know how you've been staying productive. I know right now you're not, right now it's kind of hard to know how to stay productive, what to do, like, you know, so, and I know it's hard, but what ways have you been staying productive? Have you been, you know, also flying under the radar and leaving some stuff to the side and focusing on one thing? Or have you been able to manage your time well, or, you know, yeah, however ways you've stayed productive and, you know, kept occupied, to share if you want. And yes, midway of ending the video, I didn't realize I had gotten cut off, and so luckily I don't have to do the whole video again. I just gotta redo the ending, so that's what we're gonna do here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all stay safe and well, and are, you know, I hope you all are doing okay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.